Well, this bloke on the weekend was a 10 out of 10. I have him in the top 3 hookers of all time.
Well, lucky. I found my calling there, just trying to catch balls in a bin.
Yeah, that was fun.
How was that an essential service?
So competitive.
How on earth
These
did you
guys
get
are
that over the
essential.
line?
Well, we were serving a purpose. You
Gotta
guys
make
were,
people laugh.
You're making people laugh.
And step up the old time. Have a look at that for a...
That is nearly impossible to hit the mark.
Look at that.
That is Kieran's greatest pass.
Yes, hello and welcome to Freddy and the Eighth, brought to you by Sportsbet. It's not just any episode today, it is the 200th edition of this show. Congratulations.
Raise the bat.
Can you believe it?
200.
Double ton. I can't believe it.
An hour a week with the Eighth. Couldn't ask for anything more in life.
It's been the highlight of not just your career, but your life, this show, surely.
Well, I've had a pretty good life, I would say so.
You don't seem too excited for number 200.
Well, I can't believe it.
I'm surprised. It goes very quick.
Do you remember the very first episode?
No, I don't actually. Is this it here?
I believe so.
Look,
The great James Bracey. We'll chat to him in a little while.
full corporate.
It's a big deal getting him back on. Yeah, what was with that? It's very serious.
Suits.
Oh, you guys look young.
Unshaven.
You look very young. It's been lots of fun.
Talking
We've had great guests as well. So you've had the great Toby Rudolph has come on
He
at
was so
times.
good.
He's loose.
He's
Chris
good.
Minns was good.
Microwave man.
Josh Kerr.
Josh Kerr was probably up there with the best. He's outstanding, actually.
Yes,
This place.
Toby.
He's got
suits
some real
the show.
problems. He's got some real...
This show's made for him. He gets in trouble.
We need to
when
get
he
him a
says
permanent
things.
spot.
The great Pete Overton.
He was good.
I love meeting people from all different walks of life that love the game. Like, I love the game. And I like to hear people's different angles on, when they got attracted to it, why they like it, who they like. So, meeting the Premier was really cool. I think he's doing a great job, and listen to how much he loves the doggies. So, yeah,
What about
200 down.
Pete? Pete was concerned you were going to take his job at one stage. Didn't you try reading the news?
I
or
did.
You did it once, didn't you?
we don't have a clip of it, don't
I
worry.
thought I saw you do it at a core stadium.
I did it one time with Cameron Williams.
That's right, at a core
After
stadium.
the AFL Grand Final.
You actually.
And I was like that, and he said, "Oh, you're on." I shit myself and went, "Oh, here we go. I got to read." Actually,
Words.
it'd be nerve-wracking.
You'd never
I do.
do that job, would you? Would you like it? No.
When I first met Eddie Maguire, when I first signed with Channel 9, I've told the story.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
we could
yeah.
maybe see you reading the news. I had minimal sleep the night before. I laughed in his face and said, "You got to be joking, haven't you?" Anyway.
There's lots to reminisce about, but we'll do that when Bracey comes on
Yes.
a little bit later. But something very special this weekend. We are launching the Stick With It campaign thanks to the Goanna Academy. So this weekend, players and us as well, we're going to be wrapping this special tape around our wrists. So it's all about, the tape is a symbol of resilience, and it's all about reducing the stigma around mental health. So you can see there's a QR code on your screen. So if you can
I can't
scan
even
that.
open it. Seriously, Greg? There we go.
It raises, we want to raise much needed funds for these community and school programs that Greg and his team are doing such a great job with in trying to improve mental health outcomes, particularly with kids. It's important, isn't it, Freddie?
Absolutely. Everyone sort of grabs onto something different, and kids get their confidence out of different ways. And, if everyone all of a sudden puts some tape on and goes, you know what, we're all in this together. We all have doubts and we all have troubles at different stages. So just stick through,
It's a different world for kids these days with social media.
Well, how good is it, our country, what they're doing with kids under 16s? They sort of come out talking about YouTube as well now, on top of all the other social media platforms. Like, that is unbelievable. Like, we just know it's not good for you, especially at that age. So I think that's fantastic from an international point of view and a government point of view. But good on you, Greg, for, he's gone through some different challenges in his life. He's had the real highs, and then that's why he's going down this path and just talking about some of the low parts.
Incredible ambassador, and he's got the likes of Cody Walker on board as well, Kennedy Cherrington, so they're all doing great stuff. Time to talk the footy and some big issues coming into this weekend for the Storm. No Jerome Hughes. We were chatting last week. Would it be Tyron Wishart? Would it be Jonah Pezzett? Wishart has won the number 7 jersey. Pezzett coming off the bench. Thoughts on this?
Well, from the outside looking in, I'd be putting Jonah Pezzett in.
Yeah.
Purely that he's done the apprenticeship there. He re-signed. The Knights offered him astronomical money. He decided to stay down there. I understand he's got clauses to get out if Jerome stayed.
Well, because Jerome stayed.
Jerome stayed, so whether he's going to be... after the game against the Roosters, Harry Grant said Craig will pick the best defensive option, which I understand is Tyron Wishart. So we'll see. Maybe there might be a late change.
They have systems down there, obviously, because they've been so consistent over a long time. And Tyron's been there and he's been through big games. And you talk about serving an apprenticeship, he's made sure he's serving his apprenticeship and coming through now. He was sort of come through as a versatile type of player, but you can put him anywhere at the moment. I'll tell you the other bloke who does that, Green Anderson.
Isn't he a good ball?
Underrated.
Mate, what position's he?
Well, he played
Back
wing,
rower,
centre.
centre, winger, fullback.
He played halfback when
Did he?
Jerome went off, or 5'8". He just ran the ball.
Yeah,
This is
he's
a good club down there.
Yeah.
What a club.
How much more pressure now on the shoulders of Harry Grant and Cameron Munster? I mean, we saw what Harry Grant did. I think you
Papenhuyzen's
described
back.
it. That helps.
yeah, helps a lot.
When's
So,
Big Nasty Nelson back? He'll be back soon.
He got a couple of weeks.
One thing about Munster, well, this bloke on the weekend was a 10 out of 10. I have him in the top 3 hookers of all time.
What about he just stepped up a gear? Like he literally, Jerome Hughes got injured. He goes, you know what? We need to win this, and just did what was necessary.
And the other bloke, Munster, we saw in Origin 3, when he needs to step up and the more responsibility, he excels. So they're still the team to beat for mine.
Yep.
Doggies right up there as well, but life got a little bit tougher for them. Connor Tracy has suffered a horrific abdominal injury.
Never
So
heard of this before.
Gus was explaining it on Monday night, something to do with the artery as well. He was rushed to hospital. He's avoided surgery, but it'll be at least 3 weeks of just resting before he even get back to light duties. He's been another really underrated player in that spine.
He's excelled the last couple of years. I've seen him bouncing around New South Wales Cup for the last half a dozen years. But he's got the Bulldogs, whether he's been given a bit of love, I don't know, but he's playing like an elite player.
So we always see what he does with the ball. So at the moment, the Bulldogs got the best defence. And the fullback these days plays such an important part in defence with numbers and all that. So Jacob Carraz goes back to fullback this week. It'll be interesting what happens, the reaction with Canterbury's defence, because they'll keep chugging along because they defend well. They've got good systems and they'll beat teams because they'll just frustrate teams. But having that someone who's been doing it all year, it'll be interesting if they're chasing any more points this weekend.
Let's talk about your finals contenders and grand final contenders. So we have this cute little graphic that's been made up. So essentially, 4 grand final contenders. So you all agree, Doggies, Storm, Raiders. Joey, you don't think the Panthers can get the job done for number 5?
Only if they get into if they get in 4th position, definitely a grand final contender. If not, I don't think they can get there.
So they're 3 behind the Warriors at the moment,
Yeah.
and their for and against that won't hurt them. Talking about for and against, I asked Middo this last night, how many teams in the last 19 years have been in the top 2 defenders, you reckon, as in points scored against? Out of the last 19.
Out of the premiers?
Yeah, who ended up going winning the comp?
Surely most of them.
17.
Yeah.
Who are the top 2 defensive teams at the moment, you reckon?
Dogs,
Dogs.
Penrith.
Penrith.
Yeah.
I just think they can't.
Jag that.
They just, it tells you so much. And Harry Grant's answer to who's going to play halfback, the best defender.
It's wild, isn't it, with the Panthers to think there was a time, so 8 weeks ago, I think they were dead last and we'd written them off.
Averaging 30 points a game for about the first 5 or 6 weeks.
The only worry for me, once again, they've got to get in the top 4 to win it, I think. And around 24, 25, 26, they play Bulldogs, Storm.
Raiders.
Yeah.
And then in round 27, they play St George Illawarra. So then if they don't make the top 4, then they've got to go into sudden death and play 4 games to win it. I just think it's too hard. That's 7 games out of 8, which will be high class.
The first year they did it. They got beat by South,
The
went
first
back and
one, yeah.
beat, I think, Parramatta, Melbourne, then went and played South again. So they
Yeah,
played,
it was
played
the
the 4 semis.
bubble year up in Queensland.
I just think
Yeah.
it's a bridge too far.
Anyway, close but no cigar. I've got the
So Warriors
I've got
can't
the Warriors. Joey's got the Panthers. I think the Warriors they're battling at the moment.
do it. What about Bronx? Even when they're all... So they've only had 2 matches, really, where that first choice spine is there. But if they're all on the park... I mean,
They've just been too inconsistent.
Friday,
Losing this game, like,
yeah, I mean...
they should not have lost this game.
Friday, live and free. They got the bunnies. Let's see how they go there. Like if they're fair dinkum, Friday night they'll put 40 on the bunnies.
Yeah.
And if they struggle, I'd say no chance.
Yeah.
What about for the one and done? So you've all said Sharkies... Well, we both said Sharkies, Dolphins, and then...
I've got the Warriors.
You've got Warriors.
And that's if they don't make the top
Top 4, yeah.
If they don't make the top 4... Now, the last 2 weeks, they beat the Knights in the last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Then they got beat by the Titans. Knights and the Titans are coming equal last.
Yeah, they're limping.
Yeah.
They're limping now.
In this game, they were up 10-0 after 10 minutes. I was watching it just going, oh, here we go. They're going to put 80 on them. Then Titans just came back and just...
You know, I think who's capable, who can turn them, is Tamari Martin. Now, he's been playing and coming off the bench and playing different positions. But I've seen him at different stages, last year especially, where he just stepped up where he had to. He needs to take a bit of control. I think they're relying on Tanner Boyd. I don't know if Tanner Boyd's that type of player. Tamari Martin is the man. He's got it in him, in his game. He needs to step up if they need to do anything.
All right. And 8 making it is Roosters and Seagulls. So I like those predictions. We'll talk more footy shortly, but we've got some...
Here's your tip.
To win the... You know what? I just think it would be a great story if the Panthers did it again, coming from last. I know they've had...
This might be a year where we have, like, a Raider v Dog.
Yeah.
You know, one of those years where, look, they're up the top, but everyone's picking.
That was like
Storm.
Remember, that was the same when the Tigers played the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about the Dragons that year. The Dragons were the gun team.
How didn't they win a comp during that era?
Cheering for whatever's a good story. Panthers is a good story. Doggies is good for the comp. Anyway, we've got to get to our very special guest. We've got Jasmin Strange coming up shortly as well, the superstar in the NRLW, coached by her dad, John, and the one and only, the great James Bracey. The very first host of this show is in to take a little trip down memory lane.
Hey fellas, just wanted to say a massive congratulations on the 200 shows. I only actually realised this was a real show a few weeks ago when I got invited on, but yeah, good stuff. Keep it up.
Hey boys, congrats on the 200th show.
Right lads, I just want to say congrats on 200 shows for Freddy the Eighth.
It's good to see the level of professionalism has been taken to another level this year. The fact you're both wearing shoes, that's massive. But yeah, it really does show that anything's possible. You've given me a lot of confidence in my own media career. They'll let anyone in these places, so cheers boys.
Well on the 200, all the best.
It's a good effort that.
Yes, welcome back to the 200th edition of Freddy and the Eighth. They're all wearing shoes. It is a real show, believe it or not. We've got the first ever host, the one, the only, James
The guinea
Bracey.
pig. The guinea pig from way back. Oh, I love that. Millie absolutely torched you guys. That was great.
You've got big shoes.
I've got, yeah, well,
Wow.
see, if ever there was a show that shouldn't have got the 200 episodes and been cancelled, it was this
Did
one.
you ever come close to getting
Well
cancelled?
done, gang.
in the early
I
days
don't
of
know.
history?
Like,
I was hoping so.
I was a bit with Turbo. I didn't even know we were doing a real show until, like, you're on Broadway now. You've graduated from my
I
days.
think you only get cancelled if you care.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's a good
so-
point. Maybe that's been the secret to the success, bro.
Not caring.
Just
What do you
Well,
feel?
the next segment, we're getting Donald Trump on.
Oh,
Should be good. And the London Mayor, who he's just been teeing off on.
What are your favourite memories of the early days?
Oh, well, I love these days. This is COVID. I remember we were seen as an essential service, so we go to Freddy's house and just talk shit about
To his
it.
house?
It was
Were you
brilliant.
allowed to do
Yeah,
that?
we were allowed.
And getting chased by his horny llamas.
Oh, here we go. This is the kick it in the. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was the tennis ball machine.
And the dog.
Brad with a shaved head. Oh, we're trying to kick it in the trailer.
Yeah.
That's. Yeah, you can see me. I'm on the TV, darling. Sorry, I got my 4-year-old.
was Andrew's spirit
This was.
animal.
I'll never forget this day. It was horrible in terms of the actually achieving anything. Evie,
Yeah.
your dog, love and life. She's,
We're
oh, there we go.
competitive
We were lucky. But I found my calling there, just trying to catch balls in a bin.
Yeah, that was fun.
How was that an essential service?
So competitive.
How on earth
these
did you
guys
get
are
that over
essential.
the line?
Well, we were serving a purpose. You
Gotta
guys
make
were,
people laugh.
You're making people laugh. And yeah, just talking, you know what, along the way is great. I enjoyed coming for the ride.
Is that the highlight of your career?
Oh,
at Channel 9
absolutely.
so
Yeah,
far?
Forget, State of Origin and all that
When the
sort of thing.
Beatles used to show those clips of getting chased, he gets chased by middle-aged women.
That's my demo.
The demographic between 40 and 60.
Yeah.
Shush, James Bracey's
That's why I make sure I do my own grocery shopping so I can cruise down aisle 4 and...
There's signs, there's pictures of him on Warunga bedroom walls.
That's what...
Pimble and Warunga. That's his go.
They'd have to be desperate.
From Sydney all the way up to Central Coast is all James. That's his.
That's your demographic.
Yeah.
The mums do love you. Lots of ladies always, I love that James Bracey. Is he as nice as he looks?
I need the fatty head wobble here.
Do
It's
it.
a big head.
Look down the barrel.
I don't even. There's about 8 cameras in here. I don't even know which
Look at
one's
something.
mine.
Do
Is
it.
That one. That one.
Give it.
You're talking about the ladies in Thailand?
Oh, dear Adi. Is this
about that with
is this
Gus?
segment honestly?
It's all about you. I think it's This Is Your Life. This is
What
your
about
life.
Guts the other night talking about he's only had one massage?
Oh my God! What a rabbit hole that was. I only had one massage in my life, and it was in Thailand. Good on you, Gus.
I reckon the masseuse is still talking about it as well.
Don't make me. I'm
imagery.
thinking about it.
The imagery. No,
Get
don't
another
think about it.
I'll get us back on
Gnawing on an
track.
Adam's apple after.
What about? I think we've got some highlights of your career thus far at Channel 9.
Oh, really?
Can you
Why
actually
are we doing
legitimately
this?
tell us a
This is-
highlight? You're a
it's all
big
about
deal
you,
here.
Jane.
No,
You're
this
a
is
big
your
deal
show.
here. You've done everything. Olympics, Origin,
No, well,
Melbourne Cup.
we're Wild World of Sports. I mean, we tick a lot of boxes these days, don't we? When you look at our slate.
What
of
about from when
sport.
you started? I remember when you started. Like how big Wild World of Sports has expanded again to the sports that we cover now.
It's blown up deluxe. There's me reading some sport on the news with Pete Overton. But I reckon the best thing about it all, like the early days with you guys, I think it was my first year we did this and the Six Tackles with Gus podcast, and we were just. It was a great initiation and awesome way to get to know you guys as well, because you get thrown into the furnace of doing the big broadcasts. But to actually be able to come in here, spend a bit of time during the week, it sort of broke the ice a little bit, because I'd come in off the back of Vonnie Sampson, who everyone adored and still does, and is a bloody legend. So they were big shoes to fill. So to be able to come in here and hang out with you guys, get to know you, prove that I wasn't a buck-toothed dickhead. I'm buck-toothed, but hopefully not the dickhead. But
How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you remember everything? I watch you all the time. Like your memory recall's unbelievable. How do you? Is that just natural, or do you study
I think there's
that?
a bit of there's an element of the background stuff, and like the beauty of the footy for us guys is because you're doing it week to week. You're absorbing it along the way anyway. But if you look at us there in suit and ties,
You look like a baby.
that is early days. I reckon that might have been my first Origin. Oh God, what about that? If you could zoom in on my
nice tight
lunchbox
crutch
there.
That was coming off. That was coming off a big campaign with Uncle Joey.
Oh, we were with Wolfmother the night before. Sam Booker shots and all sorts. God, that was good fun. I didn't enjoy it.
That was a good trip, wasn't it, over there?
I love going to Perth.
Perth's good.
Yeah. Oh, good segue for you.
What?
You want to talk about the Bears?
Or you want to talk about yourself? Oh, sorry. He's written this agenda
He's
to
now
talk
a board
about.
member.
Make sure
He's
you
a
let
board
everyone
member.
know I'm on the board.
no.
First board meeting next week. I'm a big deal.
Well, I want to ask you guys about, it seems that every player at the moment is getting tied to the Bears if they're off contract. They're definitely getting used at the moment, even though discussions for the Bears don't start till November 1, just like every other team.
Well, they'll be starting now, I'm sure.
They have, well.
If you're not starting now, you're behind the 8 ball. So that's what's going to happen, though. Managers will use your team and the New Guinea team, but I think it's got a big future. I think going over there, seeing the popularity, and actually everyone knows about it now, I think it's going to go good.
The big thing with Origin was the bulk of the people that were at the game were locals. There's a lot of people that do the travel, but there were people there, great awareness, big Mal. You couldn't ask for a better guy to fly the flag.
And it opens another market. I understand there's a big South African population in Western Australia.
Yep.
And I remember talking to Billy Moore where he spoke about on one of the shows about possible rugby union players from South Africa. He said he woke up the next day and there was about 15 emails from different rugby union clubs in South Africa looking for a pathway. So it could open another market up.
So I just watched a bit of the under-20s World Cup rugby.
Yeah.
Mate, South Africa flogged everyone. Should have seen them.
Massive.
Unbelievable. Athletic, big, incredible.
Target those blokes.
Absolutely. They should be straight over there and absolutely target them. They killed it. They put 50 on Australia. They put 50 on England. They put 50 on everyone. They were just so good.
I just look at Mark Nwanganaitawase and I'm just like, there's more of him out there. There's more of him. And that direct flight into Perth, the UK, you can fly direct now into Perth. So there's a way to entice players. My biggest fear is that there'll be an illusion that to get them over there you have to pay overs. to get them there. You know, if it's a $1.4 million player, you're paying 1.6, 1.7, and then you've got a tax-free income that they could be getting from PNG on top of that. So it's got its challenges. But
are you going to become like Gus on 100%, where everyone asks you what's happening at the Bears and you can't say too much?
No,
and you might...
straight back. I'm Switzerland. I ask the questions.
What about a marquee? If you could get a marquee tomorrow, where everyone goes, wow, and everyone in Perth goes, right, here's the first signing.
Yeah, I mean
And why is it Cameron Munster?
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, if you got a Munster or a Pappenhausen, one of those players, and this isn't me. I'm not trying to annoy the Storm here. I'm just answering the question about.
Hey, Kalen.
Kalen's a great example.
Kalen's from there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Born in Port Hedland. I think he was there for about 4.5 minutes, and then
I think
left.
that's a bad idea.
Yeah, of course.
He's leaving the Knights.
No, he's not.
But you're right, Joe.
Surely
you need a big ticket item to attract other players over there to sell the game over there. And I think that, and knowing Mal, I'm assuming we've got our first board meeting next week, and we'll be able to have a chat to him about all that sort of stuff there. But knowing him, he's going to have a hit list.
Well, before we say goodbye to you, because I know you want to talk about yourself for a long time,
honestly,
it's
I was
running
just here to
out.
congratulate you two.
Two segments now on you.
Yeah.
What was it like? We know Joey can be passionate and emotional at times, but there's one particular night at Suncorp Stadium when he was just a little bit sad.
Oh. This one, Andrew. I've never felt for someone more that it was when you just want to get sucked into a hole in the ground.
Watch Cameron's face. I've seen this a few times.
Oh, Andrew, I just wanted to give you a hug 3 times over here, and there was you had the hecklers off camera. What people don't see is the hecklers. Like they're giving to you. Cameron's doing his best there.
He's thinking,
mate. Oh yeah, that was.
I was supporting.
That was tough.
Lady. I was supporting my good.
Well, but that's it. But you know what though? That's why we're so lucky, because we get to sit with these guys who are so passionate about the game that we love, but no one loves it more than them. And that was a great example of it there. And I think New South Wales should be proud that they got.
I wouldn't have copped much hate on
these
social
guys.
media.
Oh mate, don't go on there.
I wouldn't go.
Don't go on. It's funny, the script flips with that stuff. At the time, bag, and now it's like if they're now that we've lost the series, get Joey in there. He's the most passionate of the lot. So it's things just ebb and flow with time. And
can't win.
And just stay off social media, everyone.
Spot on. But congrats you two.
Thank you.
That was.
I can't believe it's 200.
That's a lot.
2018.
That's
7
a lot
years.
of TV. Wow. But it was I was absolutely packing darkies when I hopped on with you for the first show, and I'm very proud of you for being here all these years on, and you're on main channel TV.
Yeah. Prime time.
How good.
Close enough too.
1 a.m.
You've hit the big time. Bracey's hit the big time. Round of applause
Just
all
about
round.
9 years of work experience and still going strong here.
We love you,
Gary.
Brace.
James,
We do have to get to a break though, because don't forget the swimming is on every night here on 9 at the moment. King Kyle and Molly O are headlining the events over the next couple of nights.
Got any Brookvale Oval yarns? Like from playing Manly, any games stand out?
So I was playing for Penrith, and we were late. And Gus used to drive us on like a 20-seater.
Gus drove?
Gus was driving on a 20-seater van. So we're late for the game. We're getting dressed in the van. He's doing Pittwater Road at 80 k's of the inside lane. And we're like getting thrown around the back, putting our gear on. We get out. So we get, I reckon, 30 minutes before the game, 30, 40 minutes. So we're dressed, straight in the sheds. There we go. Win.
You won?
Yeah, we won.
Why is Gus driving?
He's always drive us.
What? That's bizarre.
I don't know if he had a licence.
Oh yes, another trip down memory lane for the 200th episode of Freddy and the Eighth. Time to say a very big hello to another special guest from the Roosters, Jasmin Strange. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, thanks for having me, guys. I'm pretty excited.
Really?
No, they told me to say that out the back.
I bet you that.
This is on prime time. This is a big deal. Freddy the Eighth.
1 a.m. we go on air.
Are you doing any podcasting at the moment? Everyone seems to have a podcast.
Yeah, not at the moment, but I've been looking into it, and a few people have been telling me I should jump on that. So yeah, might have a crack.
Who's your little gang? Who's your team? Who do you hang out with?
In my team? Oh, our team's all pretty mixed, to be honest. We don't really have cliques in our side, but I don't know, maybe a few of the...
Sure, there's always...
No,
Tell us who you like and who you don't like.
You always love everyone that you work with, don't you?
I used to see Jess just at Yumchar all the time.
Yeah.
fit, strong.
She's so athletic, isn't she?
So athletic.
Yeah, no.
Magic round this weekend.
Oh, I'm pretty
Talk to you
excited.
Sell out, eh?
Sell out on the Saturday, I know. And we actually play on the Saturday, 2 o'clock. So, you know, perfect timing. Got a few bookings for afterwards, so we better win.
Where are you going?
Oh, probably tee up Beaches, maybe Prince,
Beach has been
Kingers.
done
You
up
like
too.
Kingers?
Used to. Back in the day.
Yeah, what about
What was the one on the harbour? That was
That's
fun.
Fanny's.
Fanny's. We used
Is
to
it
go
a
to Fanny's.
wharf?
Was called the Argyle. That's the brewery.
Oh, yeah.
No, we used to go from the brewery to Fanny's.
Yeah, right.
it was
Maybe I'll
walking
take
distance.
some tips from you.
Are you going to take us out, Joey?
No.
You'll be up there.
Yeah, I'll
When
be
are,
up
you, are you
there.
up there just for Sunday or?
No, I'm up there Saturday night.
I've got a question. I heard you interviewed and you spoke. Your dad was telling you had to put on weight. You know, I listen to sort of all these body image stuff going on. And what was it like for your dad to tell you had to put on weight?
Oh, he's pretty honest with me, and I'm, you know, used to hearing all of that. Wasn't obviously about anything other than just putting on some strength, and you know, need a bit of muscle mass to go with that. But yeah, the dietitians at Knights actually told me to go to Macca's and have a few burgers, but you know, probably did it the healthier way. You know, a few eggs, a few smoothies, but yeah.
What's it like been going through that change? Obviously, the one thing you do notice is the girls and how, I wouldn't say fit, but strong. How much stronger the girls have got. What's it been like going through that change?
Yeah, not too much stress, to be honest. You know, I've just been eating a lot more and doing the same exercise that I was. But I think as a female athlete, you don't realise how many calories and how much food you actually need to not only maintain but put on muscle. You know, we put on muscle a lot trickier than the boys do. So, yeah, bit of effort there.
How many cows are you having a day?
Oh, honestly, I just have as much food as I can possibly have, and please don't hate me if anyone has the opposite problem to me. But yeah, I just eat as much as I possibly can, and everything helps.
We spoke before about social media. How is social media for the NRLW girls?
Yeah, for me, it's quite positive. You know, I've got a few followers in the last couple of years, and that's been able to help me with, you know, brand deals and things like that. I don't cop. The only abuse I really cop is people telling me my forehead's too big. So I'm actually all right, you know. But yeah, it's all right. I got a few like weird comments when I was at Knights because, you know, I went to Knights to get away from being the coach's daughter. Yeah. And then I'd get like quite a lot of DMs from people saying, oh, you only get picked because your dad's the coach, and my dad's actually the coach at the Roosters. So, you know, you don't really take those comments to heart too much because they do not know what they're talking about.
What about changing positions? You're now going to the forwards. You play a bit of back row. How's that been?
Oh, yeah, it's good. You know, Dad's just chucked me in the middle because he's off me for being a bit too lippy at training, so he wants me to actually have a crack and get smacked around a bit. But nah, it's been good. Get my hands on the ball a bit more, get to defend more, so it's been fun. I was getting cold out there on the wing.
You guys are undefeated at the moment, but you copped a little bit of not a spray, more the disappointed dad last week.
Oh, yeah, no, I was a bit dirty after that one, you know, letting dogs come back in the game a little bit. But yeah, we were sitting in the change rooms after the game, and whoever was next to me goes, oh, do you reckon we're going to cop a spray? I'm like, nah, we're going to cop the disappointed dad. And I tell you what, that is so much worse. I'd rather cop a spray any day of the week.
Oh, yes. Now, at home, watching this, there's a lot of mums and dads, and their daughters might be interested in playing rugby league. What message would you give the mums and dads who have a daughter interested in playing rugby league?
Yeah, I just think be led by your child, you know, not just for girls, but boys as well. You know, if they want to have a crack and they want to play, let them play. If they don't, like, obviously don't push them into it because, you know, I wasn't even keen on footy until I was 15. I didn't play my first game of footy until I was 15, partially due to, obviously, it wasn't really a big thing back then for women to be playing, but yeah, that wasn't...
Were you playing Oztag and touch and that sort of stuff?
No, so I was actually super academic as a kid. You know, I was on an academic scholarship to a really good school on the Central Coast. Actually went to uni to study being a science teacher. You know, I took Japanese for 6 years, things like that. And then all of a sudden, myself and Olivia Koenig, we entered ourselves in a Knights tournament just at Berkeley Vale. And then we got picked up by Knights Tasha Gale when that was under 18s, and it's kind of gone from there. But I had no interest when I was younger. They've got a few photos from me Insta there, but
oh, look at that.
Who's done that?
Someone
Someone funny for that one.
Producer Maz.
Oh my
Is that in
gosh.
America?
Yeah, that's in America, Hamilton Island. I like to do a bit of travel as well. So.
What about the media side? You seem like you speak really well and you present well. You seem a lot of personality. Is the media side interesting?
Yeah, I absolutely love it. You know, I actually grew up doing musical theatre and drama at school, so yeah, I definitely have a bit of a passion for it. Yeah, I like to have a lot of balance in my life. You know, we do a lot of footy, but being a part-time athlete at the moment, we have time to do this sort of thing, and it's definitely something I see myself going into after.
So what side hustles you got going at the moment?
Side hustles? Oh, well, I've just started my business, Equal Edge Sports Development, and under that we have Tiny Tackles. So that's rugby clinics for 2 to 5-year-olds. It's the cutest thing ever. You know, it's good for the little ones to get a bit of contact in. I know, a lot of them. It's so cute. It's been so popular in Newcastle and Central Coast. My brother Ethan came down to a session, and a few Raiders fans loved that. But yeah.
Do they know him? Did the kids know Ethan?
Oh, they call him the Boom Boom Clap, because they're only 2 and 3. They don't know anything. So yeah, they call him the Boom Boom Clap. So he doesn't know, obviously the Raiders. But yeah, it's awesome. I love it. The kids, they don't tackle each other, but they tackle the pads, and that's them showing their big muscles. But
That is so good.
It's the best.
Oh, that is so cute.
So what is it again? Can you say it again?
Yeah, so it's rugby programs for 2 to 5-year-old kids. So we do the weekly programs across Central Coast and Newcastle, which will be expanding soon. And then we also go into early learning centres and deliver our programs there. We actually did a Tiny Tackles birthday party the other week, and it was a Knights-themed birthday party in Newcastle. Guess what the kid's name was? That's Joey. That's Joey you're looking at right on the screen there. That was him. So that was unreal. That was so good.
So how do they look it up? How do they get in contact
so if you
with
go onto equaledgesportsdevelopment.com, that's our website. You can book the clinics through there. And then if you just follow along our Instagram, Tiny Tackles, you'll be able to find your clinics near you.
How good's that?
What about your brother? What's it like growing up with your brother? He's gone to stardom pretty quickly. How's he been?
Yeah, I'm really stoked for him, because coming through, he's just been a freak. Like ever since under 6s, give him the ball and he'll just create something out of nothing. I'm glad for him that he really relates to Ricky, and he's got a lot of respect for him. So he's obviously playing well under him in the Raiders, but I'm just stoked for him.
Well,
talking about big forwards.
Oh, yeah, he's going to kill me for saying this, and don't ever get him on this show because he'll rip me back. But his mates call him the soccer ball because he's just got a huge head, doesn't he? Look at it.
He's not a bad style. Has he got some friends, lady?
Oh, no, he's single. Any
single?
of the ladies out there watching this, he definitely needs a girlfriend. He needs someone to look after him because he's pretty hopeless.
Is
so
he?
Anyone that wants to move down to Canberra or live in Canberra, I'm not sure.
What are some of his good qualities, though? Sell it for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
What does the potential lady get?
What does he like doing?
He's a very chill guy. He's from the Central Coast. He likes to surf. He used to be a really good skateboarder as well. So he's got a lot of hidden talents. He's really good with kids. He really likes to barbecue as well.
Barbecue. That reminds me of James Maloney barbecuing alone. Oh, we don't want to get in trouble. That was a good plug.
You better thank me for that.
Is he on Instagram if they want to drop it in
Ethan
DMs?
Strange. I think he's pretty nonchalant too. I don't think he's got too many followers yet. So now's your time, ladies.
Follow him, ladies.
Who's going to win it? Other than the Chooks, who wins the NRLW this year?
I'm thinking if I was a bettor right now, I'd be thinking Roosters Broncos grand final. Hopefully we make it. But yeah, Broncos are pretty stacked. Tamika Upton going back there helps them a lot. So be a tight one.
We're sponsored off Sportsbet. I hope they're listening.
They are. We're going to chat about that next. Yes. But don't forget, you can get your tickets for NRLW Magic Round, nrl.com/tickets, or every game is live and free right here on 9. It's time now, of course, perfect segue for Sportsbet, having a crack, because we like to pay tribute to a player or players who are having a crack, and we've been loving some of the Try July celebrations. This was from Tommy Starling, Freddy.
He's a little Central Coast bloke there. Look, he looks like your brother.
Oh, don't. That's what someone actually said to him, to me. They said, oh, is he the same height as your brother? I said, nah, Ethan's just got his big head makes him look littler. But no, doesn't Tommy have a crack?
What about Mulatalo? Did you like this one? This was a haircut, I think they were doing.
I didn't understand this thing. What's that?
I don't know. Is that what the young kids do?
They cut each other's hair, don't they? Is that what happens?
Well, they all have a professional barber come in now. Normally he'll have his own little caravan and off they go.
This is the best of the month so far. Gus didn't quite know what to say in commentary. It was the girls getting milked.
Yeah, do you guys want to comment on that one? That's crazy.
That one flow through to the keeper. Yeah.
Anything from you, Jess? You're the only one that probably won't get in trouble if you say.
Have you planned anything?
Yeah,
Is there anything new
I did for Magic. Oh, it's over now. I was devastated, isn't it? That was the last one.
Yeah, it'll be August.
Yeah, it's over now.
You get to score tries in the back row. They used to score a lot on the wing.
On the weekend.
Did you?
Yeah, the first try 2 weeks in a row.
And what was
my Tiny Tackles parents happy on the bets?
What was your thing? What was your?
Oh, my first one. Oh, I did the In It one. It's a TikTok thing. Don't worry about it. And then the second one, I didn't actually think I scored it. So I just got up and I'm like, guys, don't go too far. I knocked that one on, but it was a try. So didn't get to celebrate that
Honesty.
one.
That's rare. Thank you for coming on, and we'll see you up at Magic Round.
All right,
Good luck.
Thank you.
Time now to hear from Joel Kane at Sportsbet.
That time of the year where we start punching in the ladder predictor, who is going to finish where. And with Sportsbet on the app, you can see exact finishing position. I've got the Sharkies running 4th. That's where I've got them coming. Manly running 8th as an example. So you can check out those prices. But folks, it's Magic Round, the NRLW Magic Round, and haven't we got a gun for hire here? In fact, 6 guns for hire. We've got 6 NRLW players selected here. We need any 3 to score in Magic Round. $5 is the prize for you. In fact, both those bets, the Sharkies to make 4th position and this, I'll pop it on the feed. You can copy your bets on the feed, many to follow, including Sean the Trader as well. Anyway, folks, enjoy Magic Round.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Cuddles and kisses go a long way, especially when you're in trouble. Soft kisses, nice firm cuddles, especially Monday mornings when you haven't been home.
Flowers? No flowers.
Do you ever buy flowers for anyone?
Yeah, sometimes the flowers. Same thing on Mondays. Monday morning. Cuddles and kisses can heal even. What am I going to say? Could heal even ringworm.
Can heal even ringworm.
Might even cause ringworm. Cuddles and kisses.
You still stick to cuddles and kisses?
Yeah. What is the time actually?
Any today?
Any?
Let's hope. Let's hope.
Any more? All right. We might get in trouble. So straight to Freddy's
Here we go.
Flyers, hey? What do you got for us this week?
3 tries. Let's start with Bender, like Cleary. There was a couple of really good tries off kicks this week. Mitchell Moses was a cracker against Brisbane. But just look at this. Seriously? Look at the kick back there.
How good's that?
I don't even know if it was a try, actually, so that's why it's not going to make the board. But that's what you call practice and putting it in under pressure. Great execution. Look at this. Wow.
Jerome would have seen that a few times.
That's not even a try. I don't know how that was a water try. That's why it's not going on the board. Anyway, next one. KO Weeks. Once again, it's like every week he goes on this board. They spread it to the left-hand side. Sasungi. I'll tell you what, him playing in the centres, mate, that says a lot about Canberra at the moment. Their bench is awesome, Canberra. And then he's just on the end of everything. KO, he's just got that speed that can get him anywhere on the field very quickly, but you don't make the board. It's getting to the pointy end.
Okay.
tough.
You're being quite cutthroat.
Kieran, I've got to say, Dez's 500th game, they needed a result and step up the old time. Have a look at that for a...
that is nearly impossible to hit the mark.
Look at that.
That is Kieran's greatest pass in his career, which is saying something.
Like, he's not even renowned for that.
And that is just... It's like a quarterback.
I'll put it
he
down
just
there
throws
for
it
the
into
day.
space.
Look at that. That
Perfect
was
height.
Well done.
That was incredible.
Des Hasler, 500th game. Well done, Des. Kieran, looking after you.
You happy with those, Joey?
Yep.
Anything going to get Marky Mark off the top?
No,
Very,
not a chance.
very hard.
That was freakish.
Very hard. That was
I saw
very
him the
good.
other day, actually, whether he was going to align with Australia or Fiji.
Yeah.
What'd
Well, he
you
still
say?
can both at the moment. No, he can align with both at the moment.
And you know what? He can also play for Italy. He's Italian, Fijian.
That's when's the World Cup next year?
Yeah.
World Cup's next year.
Time will tell.
He's a gun.
He's a gun.
Time for our Freddy and the Eighth medal votes for round 21. And here we go. Jacob Carraz.
It's interesting watching Canterbury. You would have this problem every week, picking a man of the match. It's just which way you watch a game. Like Jacob Carraz offloading at the moment, scored a couple of tries, while Matt Burton just open field running, kicking. Every one of their team just...
Hasn't Tom Dearden elevated himself?
He's a gun.
After Origin. What a gun.
So, I mean, why aren't they winning?
Don't know.
Well, you got someone like him, he's that big. Like, how isn't he inspiring you to win?
But he barely, before he went into halfback, going back about, 6-7 weeks ago, he barely even played there over the last 5-6 years.
That defence on that side of the field stunk like
You know,
a dirty map.
Clifford's back.
Dirty man.
Purdue's back in the centres. Clifford's playing 5'8".
Yeah.
That's their team. I don't know why they ever changed it.
Look at this. Look in, play out.
He did it. He
So
did it
good.
last week. He does it every week. They must be watching video these days.
What's his running style, Freddie?
Extravagant.
Extravagant.
How will he go at fullback?
He's good.
I think it'd be good. He's hard to tackle. He's a nightmare. Look at that. Just wills his way. He's offloading. He's the highest offloader in the game at the moment. So he comes in and he's willing. He hits the line hard. And then when you're retreating in defence, he pops the ball back. Like, he's a nightmare. Nightmare for opposition.
He's had a tough run with injury, so it's good to see as well. Matty Burton.
Matty Burton got my 1 point. His running game. I think he ran for over 200 metres. There was one in particular who went left foot, left foot. This is it. Left foot, left foot, left foot.
Oh.
That is what tired forwards don't want you to do. They want you to pass. I thought he really found his mojo. His kicking game, as always, first class. Berto, torpedo, mate.
He did
Torpedo.
one. He did one on the
but
weekend.
It was downtown.
Yeah.
I wanted the bombs.
We tried one of the games a few weeks ago.
Freddie
We
said-
spoke to him. We begged him to
I tell
do
him
it.
every week, mate, give us a kick, will you?
Speaking of getting their mojo back, I mean,
I forgot about
I mean,
Nathan.
far out.
I would have been close to 3 points. Look at this.
Yeah, well,
Just on another stratosphere. And you know why? Mary was in the crowd.
Mary was
We
here.
all need a muse now and then.
Mate, kicked every goal. He's kicking again. Goal kicking.
Doing it for Mary.
Never
Kicking
missed
goal-
a kick.
He's kicking goals on and off the field.
He's winning.
Maybe that's the key for
What about
enjoying
Harry
the game.
Grant? You said this was a 10 out of 10 performance. Was it the best club game you've ever seen him play?
Yep, I think so. Considering they lost Jerome Hughes,
Mm-hmm.
and as Freddie said, he just stepped it up and said, "Yeah, get on."
No Munster.
No Munster, no Nelson, no Pappenhausen. So he was the only one in the spine from that champion spine. He's just had him out, ball in 2 hands, select passing. Too good.
Both front rows scored a try for him. He scored a try. I asked Meadow when was the last time someone else did that, all through the front row. It was Melbourne last year.
Of course.
Josh King,
So
Nelson.
he's met my young fella a few times, my 16-year-old.
Harry?
Harry.
Yeah.
So they're warming up on the field, and Lewis is there with 2 of his mates, and he comes over. There you go, mate. As a footy, you been surfing much? What a legend.
He is.
Absolute legend.
And
Well done, Harry.
Yeah, he killed it.
Izzy Katoa is still at the top of that leaderboard, and you can scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen to be part and vote. But is anyone going to beat
Are you on the boat now since you've done our 200th episode?
We've got a boat cruise.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
am
can
I
bring
invited?
Tom.
You can bring.
No,
We
please.
need to be able to throw
No,
someone
then I'm
off.
going to be babysitting Tom. Please, no.
No, I'll do that.
Oh.
I mean,
I look after 2 babies at home, Harper and Tom.
yeah.
Anyway. More after the break. We're going to go through the games on 9 this weekend. Some epic matches this week here on Nine's Wide World of Sports. Thursday night, it is the Eels and the Storm. The Bronx hosting the Rabbitohs on Friday Night Footy. That's up at Suncorp Stadium. Then we're heading to the Bermuda Triangle, Shark Park, for Sunday afternoon, Sharkies and Cowboys. But Thursday night, so tomorrow, Combank Stadium. It's looking a little bit wet out there, Joey. Does this impact who you lean towards?
Well, it was, yes, because there we go. Right through. So Wednesday till next Monday, it's going to be absolutely pissing down. It's going to be really windy, southerly breeze, howling. So this weekend in the footy, in the NRL and the NRLW, the kicking game, so important. That's why I'm so tempted to tip Parramatta with Mitchell Moses' kicking game. But Munster back, Pappenhausen back, I'm going to just lean, just Storm.
Yeah, Munster back. Watching Munster the way he kicked in Origin 3. A lot of class to that. Well, he's a classy bloke, but he stepped up. He never ran. Like in Game 2, he ran. In Game 3, he just put him in a position to win. It was Deard and that did all the running.
Sleeping in the rain's good. When you used to have the old tin roof and you just hear the rain, under the doona.
What about Friday night up at Suncorp? You'd imagine Madge would have them, he would have got a rocket up them after last week. And the Bunnies, they've had the worst injury
And
toll in the
Jack.
competition. Jack's
gone.
outrageous.
4 weeks. Like if the Brisbane are fair, Nickham, they should just put a cricket score on.
Jamie Humphries comes back. Mama Zealous is on extended bench. I think I saw someone else, but yeah, seriously, this They need to make a statement. It was pretty poor what they did last week, I thought. Although Parramatta was strong.
Parramatta were good. But the Broncos should have been better.
And Sunday, Arvo, no better place than the Bermuda Triangle, where we know anything can happen.
Talking it out, peeing down, that rain just comes in horizontal there.
Yeah.
There's a good chance it'll flood. That side, you know, like
Canal.
back behind the canal.
canal.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Mosquitoes would love that.
Ooh.
This is a danger game for Cronulla. Last week against South, they were poor, upper Central Coast. And the Cowboys, they should be going so much better with that team.
Totally agree. I can't believe they're going so bad. But I think Cronulla will stand up. I think they'll win. They'll go better.
Just?
I just think they'll be better. So I don't know how good the Cowboys are. Their defence is poor. Geez, they let in a lot of tries, the Cowboys. So I think Cronulla will be better. Their attitude will change, and I think they'll win.
Big week ahead. Cronulla as well. Big week ahead, but stay with us. We're going to wrap the show up after this short break. See you in a sec.
Hello, Andrew. Hello, Brad. Congratulations to you both on 200 shows of Freddy and the Eighth. Look, the media is a funny industry and there's many, many things I don't understand about it, but probably the top of the list is how you two have managed to notch up 200 episodes of the nonsense that you trot out every week. Between Andrew's constant sexual innuendo and references to the church in London, and Brad's constant talk of horny goats and how much he loves dancing while he's pissed, it's an absolute miracle you haven't been hauled off air. I can only think it's because you've finally gone and got yourself a professional host. But sincere congratulations to you. I'm sure this ranks right up there with the greatest achievements in your life. And actually, now that you're on proper television, I look forward to getting an invite with you to the Logies this year. See yous.
Is he coming with you guys?
And
Are you
notice
going?
have a professional host, and there's a pause, which means poor Matt's filthy. Thanks, Thommo.
Well, that's not
great when you were here. Calling the swimming at the moment, doing a good job.
Yep.
Well done.
Just before we go, it is a big week for this week.
Newcastle, NRL
Magic
Magic
round.
round.
Bring
So,
it on, baby.
you know, they support it. It's going to be tough weather, but you can do it.
Joey?
Broncos.
Big week for the Broncos. Okay, big week ahead for everyone. Hope everyone has enjoyed the 200th edition, can you believe it, of Freddy and the Eighth. Big round of applause. Danica will be back next week to continue this absolute masterclass. Bye for now.
This has been another presentation from Nine's Wide World of Sports.